Hello, how you doing today? Welcome to Blue Century's podcast. I'm here with.
This is your boy Jose Contreras, and man, just here trying to have a good time.
All right, and this is your boy Rashad. Our Instagrams are down below. So we're gonna get into it. We're talking about the Lakers, the girls Mississippi State basketball, boys and men's team, and also the school's rugby team. Also, we're gonna touch on NFL free agency. But first, considering the Lakers, how it's been a disappointing year. Around the trade season, around the trade deadline, my man Jose gave me a good point. A lot of people, nobody was really talking on it yet, but basically, he said it's best that they trade LeBron for Anthony Davis. And at first, I looked at him crazy, but at the same time, Father Time starting to catch up with LeBron. I'm not saying he's done yet. Don't get it twisted, but it's been a rough year. But I'm gonna let Jose speak on why he believes they should trade AD for LeBron James.
Well, that was one of my proposals that they trade LeBron for AD if they were gonna get a lot more with the package. The reason I said that was because the way things been going with the Lakers, trying to trade everybody else for one player, it just seemed that. Man, you seem like nobody want to play no more for a team. Man, they should try to get coach fired. Players don't want to play no more. And they have a lot of great talent, young talent. I think it'd be dumb to try to trade all them away just for 4 years. Because LeBron's on a 4-year contract. Now LeBron to me, still the best player. But everybody else they're trying to trade is like 20 years old, and there's like 4 or 5 people they try to trade plus P. I would suggest trading LeBron just because if you can get a lot more superstars over there, then let's say you want to try to go for AD, you can get Drew Holiday and some more good stuff, more picks, more players, because that was only like 25. So, that's why I had suggested, it could be a thing, you know what I'm saying? I know now the league, some different players been talking about how, they could trade them if, they get the number 1 pick or, depending on, what options are out there, That's why I had suggested it.
Also, as a Celtics fan, both of us, would you believe that on ESPN, Paul Pierce said if they get the number 1 pick or if they can, they would trade LeBron way up in the draft to get Zion Williams. Would you agree with that? Or that's a little bit too much for Zion. I mean, we understand Zion's a beast, but we don't know his ceiling yet.
Yeah, I'm not telling LeBron to try to get the number 1 pick. No, that'd be dumb. Like I said, I had suggested if you could get a whole lot of great things on one side for LeBron, because LeBron is worth. Basically, what they were going to trade for Anthony Davis, LeBron is worth that plus some. So I'm saying people are willing to being dumb and trade that. That will only make your team a whole lot better if you got more superstars. Even though LeBron is a bad player, he can carry things on his own. So it's tough to do that now, especially with everybody teaming up. If you could trade them for 2 superstars plus some others and picks. What I'm saying? That are still young. That would benefit you, long run and now. Maybe not this year because
this year's been it's been heck. Yeah. And the fact, so in my opinion, with the Lakers, they was doing really good this year. They was the number 4 seed. LeBron got hurt, and before he got hurt, they just beat Golden State at Christmas. But the Lakers this year, they deal with a lot of injuries. And after that trade deadline, I think it really messed with a lot of people's heads on the team because they just they're losing to teams I know they can beat. They lost and struggled versus the Knicks last night. But
horrible.
He signed a 4-year contract. This year they wasn't supposed to win the championship or anything. So he got 3 more years. Let's see what they can do. Now on to our next topic. We're gonna talk about the Mississippi State men's and girls basketball team. First, I will say congratulations to the men's. In my opinion, I knew they should be able to make the tournament, but I was surprised because they kind of struggled on the back end of the season. And they got they're in the East and they got the 5th seed and they're versing 12 Liberty. They should be able to beat that game Then after that, they might face Virginia Tech or St. Louis, which Virginia Tech would be a close matchup. But we'll see.
Yeah,
What's your thoughts about that?
I think, they showed towards the back end, but the SEC has it's tough. It's tough now. We're not really comfortable no more. We have a lot of ranked teams.
LSU.
Florida's tough, Auburn, Tennessee. Ole Miss got their times.
Ole Miss make the tournament too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I see it. They're AC. So look, we got pretty much about the whole SEC pretty much in there. So we tough. I think they can do good though. It's a fifth seed, especially. They thought obviously the strength of schedule was pretty good to give them a fifth seed, even though we had like maybe 8 or 9 losses maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I think that's real good. They just gotta play together as a team, keep playing hard, and not try to one man show it out there.
Also, your boys on upset alert too, right? Yeah, LSU.
Oh man.
Cause Yale, for some reason, all the what's the name of smart schools again? Correct me.
Ivy League.
All the Ivy League schools, they usually make it to the second round for the past 3-4 years. So
I don't know about that, man. We LSU gonna take care of it.
all right, Yale gonna use some analytics and beat you.
We're gonna be alright, man. We're gonna make it.
All right, so Q Weatherspoon and the rest of the men's basketball team, good luck. We'll see y'all there.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
Tournament starts in 2 days? Shoot, 3 days. Okay, the tournament starts in 3 days.
Yep.
All right, okay. So for our girls women's basketball team, it was a bona fide. We knew we should get a #1 seed. We finally won the SEC tournament after South Carolina had thrown that smackdown on us.
Yeah.
Asia Wilson's gone. SEC is here to stay with us. We got the maroon in the background.
Congratulations.
Girls, I'm gonna need y'all to make it. We need to win the championship this year. I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been heartbroken. Woo. Oh, shoot. I was at work and I cried, man. Y'all made me shed a tear.
Man. It was tough. It was a tough loss. Y'all been balling, man. Balling real hard. And we had it. We were this close. Obviously, we don't know how it is. Y'all in the game, and you know what I'm saying. It's tough, man. We don't know how the feeling of that. We chop, man. We know how we feel. We feel it's it hurt us. We're not even playing.
Just know we was that close on the buzzer beater, and the fact that what's her name? She hit back-to-back buzzer beaters too.
Mm-hmm.
She said she talked to Mamba, who gave her that ice blood in them veins, and that's all she wrote.
Man, yeah, let's not talk about that, man. We talking about this year.
Championship.
Yeah, man, y'all fold.
So
Y'all been balling, man.
I want to see. Looking at the tournament right now, Mississippi State, we should beat Southern University. We should beat either Clemson or Dakota. Arizona or UCF, don't worry about me. I don't know. I feel like they should make it to the Final Four. No problems. Maybe Texas might give them. If Texas makes it to the Sweet 16, let me make sure to get my terminology correct. Yeah, if Texas makes it to the third round, maybe that's when it starts getting pretty tough. But Clemson, South Dakota, Arizona, nobody's giving me anything to worry about. But it's March Madness, so anything can happen. So let's keep our fingers crossed and go Dogs.
Yeah, stay ready. Ball out.
But we'll be right back. We're about to take a quick commercial break. See you soon. Welcome back. So this past weekend, Mississippi State went to the rugby team of Mississippi State went down to Birmingham. It was in the Iron City Classic. The team went 1-3. We should have been 2.
With them. Forward. Forward. Hit him, AJ. Good job, Darius. There you go, Darius. is. That was Adrian, get to the back. Get to the back. Right there, right there. There you go. Go. Forward, forward.
Go. Keep pushing.
Forward. Good, Cox. Good, Cox. There you go. There you go, baby. Cox. Kick it.
All right. So sorry about that. Had some camera difficulties, but we back. We was talking about NFL. There we go. We was talking about NFL free agency. OBJ got traded to the Browns and how
It's over with. Like I was saying earlier, it's over with, man.
AB Antonio Brown went to the Raiders. But keep on speaking.
Yeah, man. You know, Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham, you know. Well, we didn't really have a quarterback in LSU, you know what I'm saying? But they were still killing it, bro. So now they're in the league. They killing it with their respective teams. Now they're the same team. But what you gonna think they're gonna do, bro? Who they gonna guard, bro? Who you got Peter, bro? Then you got Nick Chubb at running back. Then after 8 games, you're gonna have Nick Chubb and
Kareem Hunt.
Bro. Think about that, bro. You gonna double Odell and then Joe Landry 1-on-1?
I mean, I will say Kareem Dorsey has done a great job as a general manager. He's brought the Browns back to relevancy, which is a long time.
1 year. In 1 year.
1 year? Okay.
Yeah,
But we'll see. I think they'll make the playoffs. I mean, they had a good run last year.
They go back to play.
I mean, I felt like a lot of people hyped them up before they made the playoffs. They didn't make it last year, but a lot of people hyped them up saying they was gonna make it the playoffs. They didn't. They was 7-9.
1 game away.
It was 7-9, right?
I think so.
Okay, they was 7-9. I'll go correct to make sure. Correct
They
me.
were 7-8-1.
So, okay, yeah, they did get. So they're 7-8-1.
They should have won that game. They bullcrap. Their kicker blew a lot of games. They should have been in the playoffs.
But so they should at most low end. I see them 8-8. High end, I see them 9-7.
This year?
This year.
Man, I give them Tennessee.
I don't know, bro.
And they still got more picks for the draft. I give them Tennessee.
I haven't seen the Browns be good yet in my lifetime. I mean, they had Derek Anderson. They was good that one season with Derek Anderson.
And they had a pretty good defense last year. They're going to go Tennessee. I give them that. They're going to win. If Pittsburgh don't win division, they're going to win division.
So they're going to be better than the Steelers.
If the Steelers don't win the division,
they're going to be better than the Bengals.
Yeah. What the Bengals been good. Been about 2 years now. Boo-boo.
They got AJ Green and Andy Dalton.
And shoot, hey, gonna be Browns gonna win the division. If the Pittsburgh Steelers don't win it, Browns gonna win the division. They gonna go to the playoffs regardless. I got them in the playoffs.
All right. What about Oakland and AB? I feel like John Gruden's still gonna get rid of Derek Carr, but it was a nice pickup after a crazy offseason last year.
Draft wise, they're like the Boston Celtics. They got a lot of picks right now, a lot of high picks. But they got to pick the right people. If they pick the right people this year with the picks, man, they can probably do something. Just depending. They got to get some weapons for Derek Carr. Besides, they got rid of one. They got rid of all of them. They have to get a game changer on defense on the line. Then you need your good corner, good. It looks like they need everything right now. So I don't know.
Well, John Gruden got that 10-year contract, so he got a 10-year plan. So we'll see what's your high and low for him this season.
Average.
So 8-8 low. What's your high? Or is 8-8 your high?
I'm gonna just go. That's gonna be my high low average. My high low. 1 game under, 1 game over.
All right. And basically, before we go, like I said, please subscribe. Like, subscribe. Please tune in to the next episode. Hopefully, the camera won't give no more miscues. But would you say this offseason for Pittsburgh has been the worst off seasons in history, as in like talent lost from a team?
One of the last 2 years, because I've been Le'Veon Bell didn't play last year. I mean, all I had to do was guarantee the man money. All I had to do was give AB guaranteed money. Well,
AB was already paid. He wanted to get paid again.
Well, he's guaranteed money, yeah. He wanted to get. And I think Roethlisberger was thinking, I guess he was thinking too much of himself. And I don't know. If I had to do favorite targets, I guess, where AB felt he was the best player Which I mean, still was the best player on that team. Like on both sides of the ball. Yeah, they lost him, man. Le'Veon Bell, man. Tragic. They should have did something. That was like the best offense in the whole league.
James Conner came out pretty good. He struggled on the back end of the season, but he came out pretty strong. So they got a future back, but they should be straight.
Yeah, they should be, but they lost to AB.
But stay tuned. You know, I'm gonna have more guests. He's my co-host, Jose with Swag, aka God Soldier. Wait, was it? Make sure I said that. God One Soldier.
God 116.
God 116 Soldier.
Yeah, man.
If you need a prayer, he got your back.
Man, little bit.
I'm Rashad. Like I said, this is Blue Century. Tune in. We got more stuff coming to you this year. Bye.